Wellness is many things, but the first thing that comes to mind is thinking about your inner state. You know, that we not only create the world around us, but we also perceive everything in reality according to what's happening internally. And so the way we go about wellness is by caring for that inner state, about what thoughts you're thinking, about what sort of patterns that you do every day, which ones serve you, which ones don't serve you, and then having the most healthy internal state will then reflect out back to you.
We can't attain really optimum wellness, we can't have even any kind of balance unless we educate ourselves and make proactive choices about what's going to bring us a better physical health, as well as mental, emotional, spiritual health as well.
The goal is to create products that help people really accelerate their personal growth and move more quickly towards reaching their full potential. And we hand collect flower essences from the wild. We seek out special flowers that have healing qualities that people need today, and then we infuse them into elixirs and mists and skin serum.
We make organic, fair trade, dairy-free dark chocolate, and we infuse it with herbs and spices and flower essences that we get from sister company Lotus. And all of that is designed to really elevate chocolate to a new level.
For example, in any of the major transitions in life, weddings, or if somebody you know is ill or they have a baby, there's always flowers there. And so we tend to think of them more as a decoration. But what we're finding is that they're live, right? They're living, and they're emanating certain qualities. So what we do is we just capture that kind of energy or that kind of feeling and put it into a form that people can use in their daily lives.
They have therapeutic benefits. Some of them are supportive for the adrenals, the immune system. They're calming and relaxing. There's maca for energy and hormone balance. And then on top of that, we take the flower essences that we get from Katie's company, Lotus Way, and those work on the acupuncture meridians. And so they rebalance from the inside.
I mean, the whole reason we started products was because of this transformation that we were seeing in clients.
If you put a really exquisite piece of chocolate in someone's mouth and you ask them to let it melt, that they will do essentially the same thing that they would have done if they were watching their breath, except they'll do it better, because they've got an actual reward for resting in the present moment. You've got that incredible flavor that keeps you there, and with enough practice, which we recommend, you know, practicing on a daily basis, it can have a huge positive impact for not only physical health, but just mental wellness, you know, like really finding a moment of peace in a busy day. So this is a cacao pod, and everybody always says, oh, I didn't know they were so big. Inside, you can hear them, are the cacao beans. This came from Ecuador. I had it sent. They grow like right off the trunk of the tree, and then usually they open them a lot earlier than this one. This one's very dry, but they open it by hand, and then they have to separate the 30 or 40 cacao beans that are inside from this soft white fruit. And then they take them and they dry them, ferment them, roast them. They do a million things in order to make chocolate out of it. But I think it's really cool to see this, because the first thing that comes to mind when I see this is that chocolate grows on trees. You know, that kind of changes everything. Like everything that grows from a tree, on some level, you know, fruit and nuts are nourishing, they're good for you. And if you get it in as close to the natural state as you can, with all the components of it working together, it's really good for you. You know, cocoa butter lowers cholesterol naturally. It lowers blood pressure naturally. You know, it increases brain function. It rebalances stress hormones. I mean, what woman doesn't really know that, right? We've been self-medicating with chocolate for a long time. So it's something that we know instinctively that chocolate is good for us, but it's been hard until recently to get it in good enough quality that we can access all the health benefits. Because the key part that we discovered is that milk is the issue. You can't have chocolate with milk in it. It's got to be dairy-free in order to get access to all the antioxidants, all of the good stuff in it. Milk will bind with them and not allow your body to absorb them. So this is where it comes from.